YouTube? It's AYT of the hunGRYninJAZ. I'm doing a video. I think it's like my second one of the week. The other one was like a deck update. I'm a little sick. My sinuses are acting up. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, I apologize ahead of time. Anyway, my topic today, for at least for the next 10-15 minutes, is really just sort of random. It's like a bunch of different things I'm gonna talk. First, I'd like to talk about how smart do you really have to be to play this game called Yugioh. I'm like, really, how smart do you really have to be? Why this kind of brings up? Because I remember going to YCS Atlanta. That shit was fun, you know. Had chill. Was around the dual tournament all day. Got all my stuff in the deck and all that stuff, you know. The following weekend, most folks that went to locals with me, started talking. They started talking about how the top three guys are friends, same teammates, basically same deck, they all top three. And we were like, I'm like, green peoples are no longer under the radar. See, they top because they were under the radar. Yeah, now I'm like, now that they're not under the radar, they'll probably never top again, which I'm really saying, because there's just too many ways to stop them. And Royal Tribute hurts, but don't get me wrong, Royal Tribute hurts, but if they can't get Necroval or keep Necroval in the field, it doesn't really matter. That's regardless of power matter. You just automatically assume they ran 2 Necroval. Most people run 2 MST. You play Necroval, get it off the field most of the time next turn, which is very easy to do. Even if they use Royal Tribute, you will get rid of Necroval anyway. But anyway, that's beside the point. But then they start talking about how they time, like, they're like they studied the meta and they knew what might work and what. Hey, and I start. It doesn't take a genius to do this shit. You know that, right? That's what I think. It don't take a genius. Or maybe, just maybe, throwing this out there, maybe it does take a genius. Which must mean I'm one of the smartest people in America. Cause I could have told you meta. You wanna know what meta is? Go online, look at Pojo. Go on Pojo's forums and start reading what's popular. That's you know what most people are gonna be playing at these major events. So why the fuck are you gonna act surprised up? Well, you got to know the meta. Bullshit. No dumb motherfucker. Ain't that hard to know the meta? Oh, X-Sabers now is gonna be for gatekeepers. You got Gemini. Scraps are going around for a little while. But it's not genius work. Is it a genius work? I'm really damn smart. And I am really damn smart, so it's not genius work. Come on, people, stop. Just come on. Wake up. Next topic is, normally I probably won't even bother doing this about other people's videos, because I don't really give a shit. You do your thing, I do my thing. But I started looking at these fables. I was a pioneer X-Sabers. I was playing with X-Sabers when they first came out in Ancient Prophecy, because you can't even count the ones outside Airbellum and E-Call out of that structure deck, because it basically didn't have the depth regardless. But anyway, I was a pioneer X-Sabers. I basically knew what was going to work prior to that. Emmer's Blade, before Emmer's Blade even came out, I was using the Rat Box engine, using Giant Rat. I was combining Creature Swap with, I was already doing that kind of shit before people started thinking of it. Because everybody's saying, oh, the only way to play X-Sabers is Saber Swarm. Like, Saber Swarm is the worst version ever. It sucks dick. It never worked in the first damn place. Yeah, people kept using. People go on these major turns with this Saber Swarm. No fucking don't work like that. The Rat Box version was proven. Now, don't get me wrong, I got this idea from someone else because he tried it. But I don't think he ever took it to the extent I took it to. I didn't even see him I remember posting my deck of Folger, the guy offered some advice on them, like giant rats. I'm like, wow, this really is better than that. But that's early on. Alright, there we go. I'm getting off topic. Well, basically now I'm the pioneer for Fable. Because if you hadn't noticed, I release Fable videos a lot. You see my deck. Yeah. Much like how I was doing my X-Sabers, I was doing that with all the way progressing from Emperor's Blade to Dark Soul, doing all that progression I was doing. Well, now I'm basically been doing Fable since the week before the new ban list, and that's well before. And though I was in bar trying to do it by then, right? They're using that subpar Fable, using that Fable Dark World shit that doesn't even work now in a way. But anyway, continuing on. I'm starting to look at some of these guys' videos. I'm impressed with some of their decks. They're pretty good. I'm not saying mine's the best because some of them look like they probably do better than mine. I'm just saying, maybe. I don't know. But then I start finding people out here that automatically assume they know everything about Fable. They think, oh, this. Let me tell you something. Everybody already knows it's in the Fable aren't even out. But right now, most of us are trying to win right now. And the ones with the Fable deck that's trying to win right now are starting to become a little, it's getting construed because you don't know everything about Fable. And I might be sounding fat-headed, but I'm learning to let myself be a little fat-headed like I'm supposed to. I probably know more about Fable than half the people's videos and deck lists I even looked at. Cause I'll tell you this right now, I've been going looking at OCG deck lists, trying to get the numbers and the strategy with their completed Fable deck. And I've basically came up with the ratio, somewhat of a ratio with my Fable deck, and it works pretty well. But that's beside the point. Now, there are a couple things that even the Japanese notice, which we fail to realize, and I continue to see in every Fable deck. Strike one is the overhyping of Raven. Fable Raven, don't get me wrong. I don't have one. I would like one or two. It's not that bad. I'll give you that. It's not that bad. But stop hyping up, trying to say it's the key of the deck. No, the fuck that card ain't. It's not even the key in the fucking deck of Japan. You use Fable Kashano because Kashano can get, or it can, Raven can do the same thing Kashano can do. Because once Raven is gone, unless you probably average Raven is gone. You feel me? That's one thing, but I'm not totally harping on that because I'm not gonna hate on players with using Raven. Just stop trying to overhype it more so than, because it's once the rest of crap come out, everybody's gonna drop Raven and say fuck it. Anyway. Next up is a continuation of Dark World monsters in a Fable deck trying to make use of Dark World monsters. I'm saying this right now. Yeah. People are hating on the tricky. I don't fully understand why. You ever notice that? The Dark World's got 300 more attack. What the fucking 300 attacking, 300 more attacking. And you might get plus by using similar to Scar card to get them out of the field. But to me, not worth it. I'm just saying. The Tricky really does more for the deck than the rest of those cards. Because it says the Scar, special summon. That means Cruise and Lure will get their effects off, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. You don't have to waste a card to force gold or silver to come out, then summon another card to go in. No, you can just go two. Instead of 3 cards, you go 2 cards. The Scar, in this case, I'm going to use the Scar Cruise. Summon Tricky. Cruise effect, summon Kashana. Sync. You only use 2 cards, and you recycle a card from your graveyard. While on the other hand, with gold, you might have to play Dark World, Lightning, or Dealings. Do their effect. That's one card though. Drop it. That's a plus, but that's one more. That's one card at your hand. Then you will go a tuner from your hand to the field, and that's a little bit of wasted energy. Okay, and the third thing. Stop talking about honest. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Yes, I don't care if it's a fucking bad pun. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Honest does not be in the deck, period. No it as plus. I don't give a fuck if they like. They could be the king of light monster for all the fuck I care. Honest does not help the deck. Most people versions, you want to abuse Rajan, right? What the fuck Honest gonna do for you with Rajan? Oh, you gonna set it? You just wasted your normal sun. Or you're gonna use it to protect the weaker monster. If your weaker monster stay on the field long enough for somebody to destroy it, you should be ashamed of yourself for even playing. I'm like, come on, man. Seriously? Come on. Yes, I don't care if it's on ESPN. Come on, man. Then that card is gonna be sitting in your hand while you're hoping to protect something. It's gonna sit in your hand. Then when you finally go Rajan, 2 Honest in your hand. Rajan don't help you at all. I think that's my main beef with the people running Fable right now. Because I'm looking at this shit and it's starting to irritate me to the highest level. Because it makes no sense, really. Right now, Fable got a lot more competitive, really. And, okay, I can't really call this a beef, but number four is this merchant bill that people or I'll give you Fables. I'll give you that. I'll give it to you. Just the only reason I'm giving a pass on it, I told a friend about that version. I let them roll with it. I won't say anything about the version, but you already know where I stand on Light Sworn. If you don't know I hate them with passion, I let my friend handle it. Anyway, you got this merchant build where you depend on Fable, Socius, and Merchant. And I'm like, okay, it's basically a high monster beat. That's all it is. Fable. Yeah. And my main problem is I've tried high monster beats in the past, and they all get stopped easily. I mean, extremely easily. It's pathetic how easily they get stopped. And a bunch of people are starting to say this is the most consistent version. No, it isn't the most consistent version. I would like to think mine's is. I just have terrible luck. Mine's does get some choppy. But something being consistent means that it can win time and time again. Not me all the time, but it will win a bunch of times. And it has a harder chance of getting stopped. See, the merchant build, because of its lack of back row hate and lack of back row, completely just shuts down, just completely kills the deck. You can keep your opponent can get all their traps and you just fuck you over, period. And it's on you. But that's all I got to beef about the Fable thing. Look at people's Fable video. Starting to irritate me. Anyway, I'm feeling a little sick. I'll put this up as soon as the video is up as soon as possible. I'm done now. This is AYT the hunGRYninJAZ. I'm out.
Dick up out your mouth, where to get time out? So we know everything that you about, so try another route, paper boy.